In my previous video, we demonstrated a firm in a perfectly competitive market earning an economic profit. In this video, we would like to demonstrate when a firm is incurring an economic loss. There are going to be many similarities between the two scenarios. Number one, we will demonstrate it with a side-by-side graph with the market on the left and the firm on the right. We will also notice that the firm, once again, is a price taker, and as a price taker, they will sell their product at the same price. Just as we demonstrated before, a firm in a perfectly competitive market does not control the market price, does not control the price that they are able to set. So the firm needs to focus on the quantity that the firm will produce at. The quantity that the firm will produce at, once again, will be illustrated by the point where marginal revenue intersects marginal cost. In this scenario, we are demonstrating an economic loss. So therefore, YQF is so significant, because at that point, the firm is able to minimize their loss and thereby remain in the market, produce at that point, and hopefully in the long run, they will see the price increase or they will have the ability to lower their cost. At QF, we will notice that the quantity has the price that was created in the market. At that quantity, we will also notice that the average total cost is greater than the price, and therefore when price is less than average total cost, the result will be an economic loss. One point to make here is that the firm is able to produce at QF because at QF they are producing on the portion of the marginal cost curve that lies above average variable cost. So in the short run, the firm is able to produce at QF. As we move from the short run to the long run, any firm who is producing a quantity and a price below average total cost will need to exit the market. Moving from the short term or the short run to the long run will look something like this. Any firm who is unable to meet their average total cost must exit the market. As firms exit the market, the supply of firms will be less. Less firms in the market will raise the price for the good, and as a price taker, the firm would be able to sell their good at the higher price. Next, we will demonstrate what that looks like using this graph. First of all, again, we will move backwards. We will produce at the point where marginal cost intersects average total cost at its lowest point, and that will create the quantity. At that particular quantity and at that particular price is where we will intersect the new demand curve. So we will have the second demand curve and the second marginal revenue curve. That is the new price that the firm is going to be able to set. The purpose or the reason why this occurred is because of the fact that the supply of firms did decrease due to firms exiting the market. The lower supply of goods, number one, lowered the amount of goods produced in the market, and the result is a higher market price. Lastly, we could see that at the new price, the firm is in long-run equilibrium. Price equals marginal revenue, which equals demand, which equals average revenue, which equals marginal cost, which equals average total cost at its MES. The firm is producing at the socially efficient quantity, and when producing at the socially efficient quantity, we will once again demonstrate that there will be no dead weight loss. I hope these two videos illustrated for you how to demonstrate the behavior of a firm in a perfectly competitive market.